that compassion isn't an add-on. Compassion arises when you discover who you are.
It's absolutely critical that we have good communication.
The changes were about commitment from everybody.
It's really important that our staff are competent in being able to deliver high quality care.
Courage is fundamental because we have to be bold and brave and try new things.
The essence of a caring environment is all about a service user coming in and feeling welcomed, feeling that they have a clean, safe place to be looked after in.
Essentially, we are running human services, and it is the lived experience of people who are using our services that is the fundamental thing that matters. If we are not kind and compassionate to people who use our services, we shouldn't be providing them. They're of no value. So going forward, the idea of working very, very clearly around the compassion agenda becomes the most important thing we can do as an organisation.
Gardening and horticulture has been run at Newton Lodge for about 18, 19 years now. Horticultural therapies can be misunderstood because they might think it's just going up and doing a little bit of weeding and that's about it, but I see benefits of it every day, you know, with people that come up here, and somebody might come up that's really quiet, but then they come out themselves, and that in itself's a big thing, or they might come and just sit and relax in gardens. It's a bit of normality. It gives people a lot of different opportunities to try different things and learn different skills. It's a very compassionate environment. People can come up and just sit and talk and have a cup of tea and get things off the chest, and you know, it's a big thing to be able to come out and just, you know, take it for what it is, a caring garden.
The Pastoral and Spiritual Care Service in the Trust exists to provide for the various needs, but particularly spiritual needs, of people who use Trust services, their carers, and for staff as well. We're quite a big organisation, nearly 5,000 staff, and it's a demanding sphere of work. One of the things that we've developed over many years and had a lot of success with it, a lot of very positive feedback, has been running staff retreats. And I suppose the bottom line there is, how do you enable staff to discover a resilience within themselves? How do you help them to find psychological flexibility? But in that process, I think that there arises quite naturally a deeper ability to stand in someone else's position, which is the essence, I think, of compassion.
Well, Pathways is about helping people get their life going again. We do all sorts of activities, sports and leisure activities, anything that we think's going to reawaken someone's interest in life again. We get feedback from service users about the activities that we've encouraged them to be in. They might tell us, well, look, that didn't work for me, and it didn't work for this reason or that reason, and we take that on board.
Pathways have been involved with this project for going on 16 years now. We started this 16 years ago. It was a joint project with the Sports Centre, looking at social inclusion, trying to bring activities into our sort of schedule. What we've done by bringing sports together is, through the activity, they're finding that they're spending time with other people.
Pathways has had a massive impact on my life, really, not just in my physical fitness, but like my confidence and my overall outlook on life, really.
It's a good atmosphere as well. It's nice people here. No one gets on your back. There's nobody criticising you, and it's good. It's also gives you like self-esteem and confidence, really, and I really enjoy it at the end of the day.
We have a caring, compassionate and committed workforce. Competencies are obviously very central to what we're looking for. We're looking for someone that's not just going to turn up and do the job. We're looking for someone that's going to turn up and do it with passion and really, really work alongside our service users, work with them to make sure they're getting the treatment and the care that they truly need and deserve. There's a lot of hype in the media around values-based recruitment at the moment, particularly linked to the Francis Mid-Staffordshire inquiry. To us as an organisation, it means around ensuring that our staff have the appropriate attitudes, values, behaviours, particularly linking those values to the values of the organisation, and making sure that they're demonstrated on a day-to-day basis.
The Children's Speech and Language Therapy Service in Barnsley provides a service for children who are 0 to 18 years old. Probably about 3-4 years ago now, our service was in a place where we had very, very long waits. And what we did as a team is that we committed to having a week out, the whole team together, and looked at what we actually did as a service and looking at putting the service user right at the centre of that. And what we did is fine-tuned our service to make it much more streamlined, much more simple, and ultimately meant that our service user got the service quicker. The change that we were making we knew was massive. It was a complete culture change, and what we needed more than anything was courage. The changes have been very positive for service users. They get to see a qualified speech and language therapist very, very quickly and set the system up so that children didn't have to wait anymore.
The Stroke Rehabilitation Unit provides stroke rehabilitation for all adults over the age of 18. We moved here in May this year. It was a £2 million project to move stroke services to this site. When I first saw it, I was really excited. All the new facilities, it all looked new, it looked wonderful. Each patient had their own individual room, lovely decking area, lovely gardens. It's a fantastic investment. As a stroke team, we've got an excellent group of staff. They are very caring and they are really committed to the job, and they will go above and beyond.
I think the care's been excellent while I've been in here. When I came here, I couldn't walk, I couldn't use my arm. I was in my wheelchair and had to be pushed around. And now I'm slowly getting back to independence. What you've got here is something of a specialist unit. Caring for stroke victims is very specialised, and here they managed to concentrate that care directed towards the patient.
Compassion isn't an add-on. Compassion arises when you discover who you are.
It's absolutely critical that we have good communication.
The changes were about commitment from everybody.
It's really important that our staff are competent in being able to deliver high quality care.
Courage is fundamental because we have to be bold and brave and try new things.
The essence of a caring environment is all about a service user coming in and feeling welcomed, feeling like they have a clean, safe place to be looked after in.
You could have the nicest purpose-built unit in the world, and without the staff, it just ain't going to work. They work to get everybody to achieve the full potential.